Whether you're about to hire your first employee or you're looking to switch payroll solutions, you probably have figured out by now that there are a lot of options out there. Not only that, it can be really difficult to figure out which one is best for you. Well, that's where I come in. I've done tons of videos over the years on different payroll solutions, and this one is no different. Today, I'm going to be talking specifically about OnPay. Now, this is the first time I have mentioned OnPay in any of my reviews, and I have been really spending some time in this program over the last couple of weeks, trying to learn it and understand it and figure out who it is best for. So in this video, I'm going to break down the pros and cons and the various different features of OnPay and help you determine if it could be right for you. I'm Jamie Trull, CPA and financial literacy coach, and on this channel, I talk about all the things to help keep you informed, organized, and profitable in your business finances. So please make sure to subscribe. Now, please make sure to stay until the end of the video because at the end, I'm going to talk a little bit about how I manage my cash flow to make sure that I don't have any cash flow shortages for payroll each and every month. But first, let's talk about OnPay. What is OnPay and how does it differ from some of the other solutions out there? So like many other solutions out there, OnPay is first and foremost a payroll processor, and it's designed for small businesses to be able to do their own payroll. So this allows you to effectively pay your employees and make sure that you are withholding all the right taxes that you need to from a federal and state perspective and filing all those forms that you are required to file. So gone are the days of trying to use a spreadsheet to calculate all these taxes yourself. It can get really complex sometimes. So I highly recommend using an official payroll processor. You can also hire an accountant to do this for you, but they're going to upcharge you and they're probably going to be using one of these platforms behind the scenes anyway. So the great thing about these types of payroll systems, just like OnPay, is that it allows you as the business owner, or at least internally within your business, to manage payroll and not need to outsource it because everything is handled by the system. Now, OnPay is designed specifically for small businesses. It's really, really clear when I jump in and see the interface. It is clear that this is designed simply, it is not overwhelming, and I'm actually going to show you what it looks like in the system. If you're a visual learner like me, hopefully this will be helpful. So here we are within the OnPay system. This is the dashboard. This is what you're going to see when you first log into OnPay. Like I said, super clean. I love to be able to see my team up here and see some important things down below. Right now, we have different tiles that you can put in here. This one says recent runs, next scheduled pay run, important dates coming up. I really like that. And I love customization. You can actually add different things if you want to have maybe notifications visible, if you want your alerts to be up here, whatever that is, you can move things around however you want. And so just tooling around a little bit in here, again, it's very, very intuitive. You're going to go to workers. If you want to add an employee, you're going to come in here. Right? You're going to be able to see all the employees that you have. You're going to be able to go ahead and just hire a worker here. This is actually something I haven't seen in other payrolls, but I love it. The fact that you've got upcoming birthdays on the side. I mean, how great of an employer can you be? It's right there, right for you. I absolutely love that. And you can just go in and hire a employee or a contractor right through here very, very easily. Then when you're actually running payroll, you just come in here and click start, right? Pick the payroll that you want to run and click start. And you're going to be able to see all the employees. This is your regular payroll and you can make any edits that you need to, right? You can do this. If you're paying, let's say, Samantha a bonus, you can turn on her bonus and it will pay that. You can even add additional rows. So this I thought was really neat and something I hadn't seen either. If you need to, let's say you're going to reimburse Samantha for something, you can go to add row and you can choose a pay item. So you can customize these, which is really great. And so let's say you had even really specific reimbursements. So what I would actually, look at all this, there's clergy, housing. I mean, there's some really specific things in here that they cover. So that's really neat. So let's say I'm looking specifically for something. Here's a mileage reimbursement, right? And it's going to tell you too what the actual treatment of that will be. So this is non-taxed and moving reimbursement, those types of things. Let's say you just have a general reimbursement. You can go ahead and either just add this if it's a one-time, or you can do a recurring amount, which is great if you have regular reimbursements that you're making, if you give them a stipend from working from home, or we in our business give reimbursements for student loan payments. So that could be a really great way to customize that. So again, overall, just really, really easy and intuitive. Now I'm just looking to be able to preview. I can see exactly what I'm going to pay just for Samantha, or I can actually go and go to next and run the payroll. So it's going to calculate out everything for me. What I also like, let me just show you this. This I thought was neat when I was in here. I love that you can look at what your company costs are. So it's going to tell you wages, taxes, employer contributions. Okay, here's your total cash. Essentially, you're going to need to make sure is in your bank account. You're going to be able to see what's being withheld from your employees' paychecks. And I also love this. So look at these little warnings. Right? So we've got, for Anthony, he's missing his state unemployment ID. So that's really good to know. You can usually run payroll even with some of these warnings, but it's really good to know because you don't want to get to the end of the year and realize, I didn't pay into unemployment for the entire year, and now you have to do some kind of catch-up contribution. Additionally, we've got a compensation warning. I love this. Compensation for Anthony is unusually low when compared to his previous paycheck runs. This is great because you can see if maybe you mistyped something or something happened. This might be completely right and you don't need to do anything about it. But it is really great that they're giving these types of warnings and letting you know when something looks off. So now let's go over to this reports tab. And one thing that I love, I am a sucker for a good dashboard. So I love that we have a reports dashboard here too. And then you've got all kinds of reports that you can run, which I, again, absolutely love. Super duper easy. And then your filings are right here. I have used many, many payroll solutions before, and sometimes I have to hunt and peck to try to find where the heck my 941s are. And I love that it's just in its own tab for filings. It's not hidden under some kind of tax documents or something somewhere in there. It's just really easy to find and click on and download. And here's one of the other really cool things that I love about OnPay. OnPay is fully flat priced. There is one tier currently, and I think that that's fantastic. A lot of other payroll providers have moved to these multi-tiers, and that means if maybe you have employees in multiple states, right, you might be forced to be on a higher tier plan. But OnPay has kept their pricing at one tier level. Currently, it's $40 plus $6 per employee. So you pay $40 each and every month. Again, that is nothing compared to having to do this all by hand and figure this all out. It's totally worth the cost. And then it's just $6 for each employee that you actually run payroll for that month. So no confusing tiers to worry about. You have access to all of it. And you get HR features too, and they're free. Right? So if you go to the HR tab, you can see all the different features that you're going to get for free. So that includes, right, all of your employee management stuff, your time tracking. You're going to get time off requests, employee offer letters, document templates, personal tasks, onboarding tasks, right? Employee engagement, that's cool. Org charts, directories, all kinds of things that you can use for HR. And literally, I just clicked the button and it added HR. I didn't have to pay anything extra for it. It is all included with your base price for OnPay. And again, in a world where everybody's moving to these complicated pricing structures and tiers, and you go over a little bit on something and then all of a sudden you're forced into the next tier level, or maybe you just need one of the many features in the next tier level and you have to upgrade the whole thing. Not the case with OnPay. I think that is really, really smart of them, because for me, it really makes OnPay a great entry level that can grow with you. It has what you need when you are smaller and really cost conscious. It's going to have the same things as you get bigger and hire more employees. And then also you're going to jump in here and you're going to be able to see the company tab, which is going to show you all the information about your company. It's going to show you all your preferences. You can make all kinds of preference changes. I think that's really neat. You don't have to go and call the payroll company to make these changes for you. You have access to be able to make the changes that you need directly. Obviously, you want to know what you're doing, but you can actually make those changes, which is amazing. You can connect apps if you wanted some more advanced time tracking apps, or whatever you would want to add. There are lots of apps that you can integrate with OnPay directly. And also you're going to be able to see lots of things. You're going to get, your worker deductions. For example, you've got your workers' comp in here. I love this. This is your accrual policies for time off. So you can set, how much will they earn in PTO depending on how much they work. Is it going to roll over? Is it not? Right? That kind of stuff. You can figure out all of that in here. Same thing with sick time. And like I said, it looks like it really will grow well with you too, because you can offer benefits through this. It's not quite as robust as maybe your ADP or your Gusto benefits, but there are a lot of benefits that you can offer directly through this. OnPay partners with benefits companies, whether it is health benefits you want to offer, 401k, that kind of thing. You can do that through OnPay as well. Now, because I loved OnPay so much, when I talked to the team and then jumped in there and got to see everything that it has, I did become a referral partner and I negotiated a special deal just for my people. So if you go to jamietrull.com/OnPay and you sign up on that page, then you will be able to get a $100 referral reward from OnPay just for using my link. And like I said, they have onboarding support to help you out. So whether you are starting afresh and this is your first time doing payroll or using a payroll system, or if you are switching from another payroll system that you've not been happy with and OnPay sounds like a better deal for you, then they will walk you through it to make it as pain-free as possible. So don't let that hold you back. I know it's not always fun to switch systems, but sometimes it can absolutely be worthwhile. And if you're unhappy, then this might be the right solution for you. Now, if you're going to sign up and you want to check out more, if you go to my link and you click on any other link, let's say you go to the regular OnPay landing page, then you're going to see the regular prices. If you sign up here, you're not guaranteed to get my deal. So you'll want to navigate back to that jamietrull.com/OnPay page, or you may see this banner up top that will tell you to get started there. So just make sure that you sign up on this page so that you don't miss out on your $100 reward. Now, if you're still thinking about it and you want to look at other payroll solutions, I do have other payroll solutions that I like and recommend. It all just depends on what you're looking for and the type of business that you have. So definitely go to jamietrull.com/payroll and you will be able to see even a decision tree where I've walked through some of those deciding factors that will help you determine which payroll solution might be best for you. And if you're curious for my thoughts on other payroll solutions, I have a best of payroll video coming out next week. So make sure to subscribe so you don't miss it. Now, I promised you my #1 tip for managing cash flow in your business and making sure that you have enough cash to pay payroll each and every month. And that is my cash flow worksheet. I have a deluxe cash flow worksheet. I use it in both my business and my personal life, and it helps me forecast out cash flow into the future to make sure that I'm always going to have enough to pay my payroll and pay myself. So definitely check that new worksheet out, jamietrull.com/cashflow. And if you like this video, please press the like button and make sure to subscribe. I'll see you next time.